Miller, in your opinion, what was different with the offense today? It felt like it was clicking maybe better than it had it all season.
Yeah. It's hard to point to one thing. Football, especially like offensive football, is the ultimate team sport. So when you have a bunch of guys doing their job at a high level, I think that's what it looks like. I think we're really aggressive early on, which I enjoyed and was happy about, and I think that paid dividends and obviously allowed us to build a lead. And I was really proud of how we played in the second half, especially up front. Being down, obviously. Sean's on scholarship, but he's a receiver, so there's no scholarship running backs, and still being able to run the ball that way. I give a ton of credit to the offensive line, and then obviously our two backs that play today and stepping up.
Miller, for yourself, coming off the injury last week, you weren't able to play. To be able to give it a go, play as well as you did today, what did it just mean personally for you to be able to come back in the rivalry game and play that well today?
Yeah, it was super frustrating, honestly, to not be able to play. I was talking to my family about it. Like, I hadn't missed a game as a starter since forever, like Pop Warner, high school, all the way through college. So it was frustrating to kind of sit there and not be able to help your team and go out there and sacrifice with those guys. But I give a ton of credit to our training staff, Sean Love and those guys. They did a great job in helping me get right. Just couldn't be more grateful to work with them and have me feeling very, very confident in the foot going out there.
With all the frustrations, Miller, of this season and just different things and what you guys have dealt with, how big and what does it mean to you to get this win today and end the regular season on such a high note? Yeah,
I think if you play football for long enough, you're gonna have some things not go your way. And you talk about losing 3 games by a total of 7 points. Like, I think we've been right there the entire year, and obviously some things bounced the wrong way for us. But I think given that, teams can go one of two ways, right? You can fold and kind of succumb to that adversity, or you can continue to go out there and put your best foot forward. And I think that's what we did today. And I got to be careful what I say before it gets cut and whatever. But I'm super proud of the character and integrity of this group, and couldn't be more proud to be a part of this team.
Miller, what was the message from Jeff pregame? Obviously, he's a Louisville guy. He knows what this rivalry means. Coming off that bad stretch, what was his message to you guys pregame?
Yeah, we usually talk for a little bit right before we go out, and I really liked his vibe today. He was kind of just feeling like cutting it loose, and I feel like the whole team fed off that energy. I think we could tell how badly he wanted this, and I think the entire team kind of took on that persona. And he did a great job preparing us. So really happy we get this win, obviously, for the team and for Coach.
Miller, I know you mentioned the offensive line, and obviously they have to open the holes, but for Braxton and Sean to come in and do that, how surprising is that to you to see that performance, to see him go for over 100 yards in this game?
Yeah. In terms of surprise, they essentially came out and dared us to run the ball. Like, they were playing, like, drop 8, 3 cloud, like, pretty much the entire first half. And so, my conversation with Brian and Jeff is like, we're going to have to run the ball a little bit. And obviously, we were short-staffed in that area, but couldn't be more proud of, those guys' ability. Like, they started the year on scout team. And to come in this kind of, I don't know what the stats were, but to put on that kind of performance, I'm just so proud of them. I think, they're both awesome players that have unique strengths and have bright futures ahead of them.
What was the conversation with the offensive line once you saw that and you were able to, like, were they fired up to be able to go run the ball? And then if you could will you plan to play in the bowl game?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, sorry, I'm answering the first question first. I think, the offensive line, that's a really good group. That's a really aggressive group, and a really passionate group. So I think, the ability to, or the opportunity to kind of impose your will on your rival, I think, they really relish that opportunity. I think they took full advantage of it today. The bowl game, we'll kind of see how everything shakes out. Got to obviously get healthy, and then we'll make a decision from there. All right, sweet. Thank you, guys.